Well, folks, we got a new filing in Stephen Avery's case. Motion for leave to file an additional affidavit and amendment to Mr. Avery's current motion, which is pending pursuant to state Wisconsin statute 97406 and 8515. Please take notice that the petitioner, Stephen A. Avery, Mr. Avery, by and through his current post-conviction attorneys, Kathleen C. Zellner and Associates, and Stephen Richards, respectfully moves this court for leave to file the attachment affidavit and amend it to Mr. Avery's current motion, which is pending pursuant to Wisconsin statute 97406, 80515, and the support therefore states as follows. Current counsel became aware of a witness, Thomas Bruch, on about May 10th, 2023. Mr. Bruch was present in Manitowoc County in 2005 and has provided an affidavit as to his observations of Teresa Hallbach's RAV4 and the occupants of the RAV4 on Friday night, November 4th, or early Saturday morning, November 5th, 2005. Mr. B. observations and identification of Bobby Dassey driving the RAV4 corroborates and previously submitted affidavit of Thomas Sawinski that Bobby Dassey was in possession of Miss Hallbach's vehicle after her disappearance. Mr. Avery seeks leave to amend his motion, pending motion, paragraph 20, with additional words. Mr. Thomas Bruce corroborates the previously filed affidavit of Thomas Sawinski that Bobby Dassey was driving the RAV4 vehicle of Teresa Hallbach on Friday night, November 4th, or early Saturday morning on the disappearance of October 31st, 2005. Therefore, Mr. Avery moves his court to leave to file additional affidavit, Exhibit A, Mr. Avery's current pending motion pursuant to Wisconsin statute 97406 and 80515 amended. And here we go. Now comes your affiant, Tom Bruch, under oath hereby states as follows. I don't know if I'm saying this man's name right. I am the legal majority and can truthfully and competently testify to matters contained herein based upon personal knowledge. The factual statements herein are true and correct to the best of my knowledge, information, and belief. I am of sound mind, and I am not taking any medication, nor I have ingested any alcohol that would impair my memory of facts stated in the affidavit. In 2005, I was employed as an independent self-employed repossession agent out for any specific company. On late Friday night, November 4th, or early Saturday morning, November 5th, sometime before 2 a.m., I was driving a tow truck looking to repossess a vehicle in Larrabee, Wisconsin, in the area of Highway 147 and County Road Q in Manitowoc County. I noticed a vehicle in the park and ride on Highway 147 and 43 and just struck a deer and had a broken headlight. I gave the driver a roll of duct tape to repair the car. After that, I was driving down Highway 147 and made a wrong turn to go south on County Road Q. After I realized my mistake, I turned around and was heading back north. As I was heading back north, I noticed a RAV4 driving south on County Road Q. The RAV4 turned left on the County Road Q after it passed me. I noticed the RAV4 because it was unusual to see any other cars out on the road at the time of night. I can attest for that. It's a very rural area. Half them roads, side roads, don't even have pavement. They're all gravel roads, depending where you are in Manitowoc. My tow truck had bright headlights that would illuminate the oncoming RAV4 so that I could see the occupants, which I observed as the RAV4 passed me. I had with me a helper named Mike, I don't know his last name, in my tow truck that night, who was also noticed the RAV4. Mike is now deceased. That's a shame. In the fall of 2006-2007, when I was watching the news about the Avery trial, I noticed Bobby Dassey and recognized him as a driver as I saw that night in 2005. In November of 2006, I was in jail on a domestic charge in Brown County, Wisconsin, and again in February 2007 for bail jumping. During the time I was incarcerated, I told the Brown County detective that I had information about the Hallbach murder, but was ignored and that I was told I was already in enough trouble and to shut up. That sounds about right. I could not recognize or identify the passenger in the RAV4, but I'm 100% sure it was not Stephen Avery. In 2017 and 2018, I told my brother, Ron, about my observation of the RAV4 back in 2005. I don't know how any of Avery or Dassey family members were personally, but I have dropped towed vehicles at the Elvis Cemetery on a few occasions. I believe I have encountered Stephen Avery on one occasion at the local McDonald's, but did not converse with him. I do not know Mike Osmondson. Nothing has been promised or given to me in exchange for this affidavit. Now, we got this affidavit attesting that he's seen Bobby Dassey in the vehicle. We got Sawicki's affidavit attesting that he's seen Bobby Dassey with the vehicle. And we also have Blaine Dassey's affidavit, which seen Bobby Dassey in the vehicle before she's even reported missing. So, Mike O has obviously talked to Picazzi. Why isn't Bobby and Scott? That is the big question. We all know the answer. Y'all have a good night. See y'all next time.